All right, so we are back talking about Marathon. So this is what we're looking at on a Saturday morning. Marathon is not doing so well. More people want to play other games like Slay the Spire 2, Resident Evil Requiem, Counter-Strike, Dota 2, etc. I could check back later this evening on the weekend, but I don't think it's going to improve much for Marathon. Aside from that, there's also this news that came up recently. Bungie is telling specific people like websites or journalists to delay their Marathon reviews until more content arrives at the end of March. That's a really strange request because if they feel their game, Marathon, is not ready to be reviewed right now, and they're saying wait until the end of March, then why is the game out right now? If your game is not ready to be reviewed by everyone, then don't release it. The moment you release something out there, that's when people are going to look at it and review it. But they still chose to release the game in its current state, and now they're saying don't review it until the end of March until more content arrives. If this new content is that important to make a big difference in the game, then the game should have been delayed until that content is ready and attached to it. But will it really make a difference at this point? I mean, if you watch videos or have played the game, you kind of know what the game is about already. During the Server Slam weekend on Steam, they got around 143,000 players to try the game because it was free. But when the game launched with a price tag of $40, only 88,000 players bought the game. Those numbers are only on Steam, but we're not sure what the numbers are on different platforms. We're also not sure how many refunds they had since then, but on average, the game has around 50,000 active players at a time on Steam. So here's a copy of the message that Bungie sent out. It says, "This was only a suggestion or request, but it's not mandatory, so please hold your full review of Marathon until you try out the next piece of content which arrives in the second half of March. They plan to release Cryo Archive Zone, which is said to be their endgame zone, along with a ranked mode." I don't think it's going to make a big difference really, because you already know the mechanics, the movement, the weapons, the abilities. You know what Marathon is all about. And to think, Sony purchased Bungie for $3 billion. I would have preferred if they made Destiny 3, but they took a chance on Marathon. Now, I understand that some players do enjoy Marathon, and that's fine. But in the end, this game was not meant for a lot of players out there. The game already has a rough start on launch. Things could pick up on the weekend in the evening, but I don't think it'll be enough. Anyways, that's it for now on this topic. Thanks for watching. Put your comments down below, and I'll see you next time.